So, 14 years later, death is back to traumatize an entirely new generation of audiences with its ultra-violent deaths and kills in the newest release, Final Destination Bloodlines. So, let's talk about it. So, Bloodlines acts as a sort of soft reboot for the franchise, and in this movie we have a family that is being targeted by death because their grandmother was able to evade death in an instance that happened 50 years ago, and therefore death has come for her family.
Death is coming for our family.
Grandma, what's happening to us?
Years ago, I had a premonition that started it all. I saw what death was about to do. I saved a lot of lives that night.
Everyone needs to get off the dance floor!
Lives that were never meant to be saved. But death doesn't like it when you mess with his plans.
The movie kicks off with so many deaths, it doesn't even waste time because it knows why people are there for the deaths. The story is very thin, there isn't much of a story there, though the movie makes an effort to establish a skeleton, a framework of a story. My biggest surprise and most surprise was the movie was being released in IMAX. However, in hindsight, after watching it in IMAX, I'm gladly able to say that yes, it earned the right to be released in IMAX, because I was wondering, like, why will you release Final Destination on IMAX? But then, I mean, come on, it gives it scale, and the sound design really makes it, like the bone crunching and everything, the sound design adds to the experience of the death. The last 20 minutes of this movie make a good case as to why it was released in IMAX. Trust me on that. Anyway, the movie has some really grotesque deaths, some not a bit disappointing for me, but there are like 7 death scenes that happened, and I was jumping in boyish excitement, you know. Yeah, but anyway, the characters for me were mostly annoying, and therefore when death came knocking at their door, I was quite ecstatic and happy, clearly from my face you can see. But my favorite death, geez, this one was so genius, and it happened to my most disliked character in the movie, and I was cheering at this point. Some of the deaths were quite funny. People were laughing in my audience, and yeah, pretty much the movie is, you know, Final Destination. You know what you're getting. There isn't much to say to it. If you enjoy, it's very violent. It's very grotesque. If you're someone with a queasy stomach, this isn't for you, because in my audience I could notice some people even hiding their eyes. They want to watch what was unraveling on screen to some of these characters when death finally came for them. Anyway, I did enjoy this movie, and I feel like it's better than the previous 5. So I drank this one, and then the second one comes in as my second favorite. Yeah, pretty much. So I think it's a pretty bare bones movie, very short, doesn't waste time, violent, thin story, theatrical experience. Actually, the first 30 minutes of this gave it scale, and I was quite surprised that for once they made it cinematic. You know, you think Final Destination, you think low budget. Actually Warner Bros spent money on this, and you can clearly see it on the screen. I did have fun, and therefore I'm going to give it 7 out of 10. Highly recommended, especially for a date movie. Yeah, so do come and check it out in IMAX before it loses screens to Mission Impossible, whose review I'm going to put up sometime tomorrow. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this review. For more reviews, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and subscribe button for more updates and reviews. See you on the next one. Cheers.
My old man just died. I come in as a favor, and now they want me to lock up. Hey, 5-star review, yeah? Like and subscribe on all the things.
gotta be kidding.
Come on.